Alright, so even though I did already do a video on this, my list has drastically changed since I started listening to music more, so I'm updating it. Here we go. Alright, at number 10, Queen. Now, I didn't actually used to like Queen. It's kind of for a stupid reason, but I didn't used to like them. But I have basically all of their albums. I guess I just started listening to them. I like them. And I actually didn't think they'd make my top 10, but they did, barely. Now, my dad is like the biggest Elton John fan I've ever met. He won't admit that Elton John's his favorite, but if you ever look at his iPod or ever listen to or ever hear him listening to his iPod, he only ever listens to Elton John. I mean, Elton John's like his absolute favorite. I mean, but for me, I like him. I think Elton John's a great artist. Um, he's pretty low on my list, but I mean, he did make my top 10. Um, there's not really much to say about him, but he's a good singer. And one more, just because he's gay doesn't mean you can't like his music. Actually, speaking of which, he's not actually really gay. All right, coming in at number 8, Aerosmith. Now, Aerosmith was formerly number 5 or 6 on my list of 6 favorites. I actually didn't care for Aerosmith that much back then because, well, I didn't really listen to anything. But Aerosmith, I have listened to a lot more of their music now, and I actually do like them, and they do actually place in my top 10 because I like them. And, um yeah, pretty famous band. Popular for a reason. I'm sure everyone's heard an Aerosmith song, whether they know it or not. Did you see this one coming? Probably not. Yep, number 7, Kenny Chesney. Now, I don't like country music really that much at all. I mean, I can listen to it, but I don't like it. I do like Kenny Chesney, and I know he borders on being pop and at the same time country, but the reason I like Kenny Chesney is I can't really explain why I like him now because there's someone a little bit later in the list that I like for the same reason, and I'll pretty much explain that when I get to them. So all I can say is I do like his music. He's a fantastic artist, and he's not his music isn't crap. He doesn't. What he sings about isn't what most country singers sing about. I'm gonna go ahead and be honest here. I was actually surprised myself how low these guys ranked on the list. The Foo Fighters, number 6. Foo Fighters is definitely one of my big favorites. Probably starting with Chesney, number 7, up. Those are all my big favorites, but the Foo Fighters are just probably any the spots 4 through 6, 4, 5, and 6. I pretty much like them all equally, and I couldn't really put them in order. And if I had to, I kind of had to put them in this order. I love the Foo Fighters. They're an awesome band, and you ever listen to the song "My Hero"? I think that's more "Learn to Fly" is in Guitar Hero or Rock Band or something. They're great songs. They have a lot of great songs. Foo Fighters. I personally think they're better than Nirvana. I think that Grohl does a better job as the Foo Fighters than he did Nirvana. I like the Foo Fighters better than Nirvana. Yeah, deal with it. Coming in at number 5, U2. Um, I love U2. All right, they're pretty much same with Joel. I hear a lot of songs on the radio by them that I didn't know were by them, and I have a few that there's a few I really like, and pretty much the rest of them I okay, there's a few I really really love, and then the rest of them I just like. I mean, I can listen to them like casually. You know, there's some of them that I listen to like they're my favorite songs, and I have a lot of respect for Bono. I don't really know why, but I really admire him. And the rest of the band, they're great too. I don't know why. I just always admired Bono, and he's the lead singer. If you don't know that, and yeah, that they're one of my favorite bands. Great, great, great. If you haven't heard any of their songs, the three favorite songs about theirs I'm about to list, you should listen to. One of them is from the 1980s. That's how long they've been. 3 Doors Down, number 4. And this is the band, how I was going to explain why I like Kenny Chesney, too. Now, just to clear this up, no one said this to me, but... And by the way, I went to a 3 Doors Down concert last month. It was awesome. Not as awesome as Green Day, but... to clear this up, no one has said this to me. Just to clear anything up, I don't only like 3 Doors Down because of the song Kryptonite. I'm going to repeat that. I don't only like 3 Doors Down because of the song Kryptonite. In fact, I didn't even know they sang the song Kryptonite until probably a year ago. Now, granted, that is my favorite song by them, but that's not why I like them. And I'm going to tell you why I like them. Originally, I didn't like them. All right. The part of Maryland I live in, and the part of West Virginia I travel to see my family or grandparents, it takes about 6 hours to get. I know, that sounds harsh, unless you live in Florida and you're going to West Virginia or something. Anyway, my mom is the biggest 3 Doors Down fan, and she likes 3 Doors Down more than my dad likes Elton John. I'm serious. That's a lot. Probably 6 years ago, 2003 maybe, my mom, on the 6-hour journey, 6 hour, she would play that same 3 Doors Down CD. Not the one that, 6 years ago, 2003. She would play that same 3 Doors Down CD over and over and over again. I know those songs by heart. She loves that CD. She lost it, but I mean, and we listen to, if I'm in the car, she listened to 3 Doors Down more than any other band. Because I hear so much 3 Doors Down, I used to hate them just because I heard them so much. And I do like them. They're a great band. And that's with Kenny Chesney. My mom would alternate between listening to that Kenny Chesney CD and that 3 Doors Down CD. So I've known them for a really long time. And they're both, I like them both. And that's probably just because I've known them so long. That's why I like them so much. I like their old. Yep, Green Day at number 3. My top 3 are pretty much like my 4 through 6. They're all pretty much the same, as in my liking them. But Green Day, I probably know more albums and songs by Green Day than any other band. And I probably listen to them on my iPod probably 10 times more than any other band. But does that surprise you? Number 2, Billy Joel. Again, you saw it coming. But I've known who Billy Joel is forever. But I just started getting into his music probably a year or two ago. But I've listened to him nonstop since then. Kind of died down a little bit, but Billy Joel's solidly at number 2. He might even be number 1. Now, I guarantee this is going to surprise you, but I barely listen to the Beatles at all. Why they're my favorite band is I've known this band longer than any other music group, singer, or anything. And they've been my favorite since I was probably 3 or 4 years old. my music teacher was like the biggest fan of them, and I know I get exposed by the biggest fans of everyone, but I don't know too many songs of it. I mean, I know quite a few, but I'm just gonna go ahead and explain it. "Help" is my favorite song by them. I also like "8 Days a Week," and those are my two favorites. And I like "Three Doors Down" and Elton John because of my parents. I like the Beatles because of my old music teacher. I like Green Day because of my friend who listened to them nonstop. And see, I get influenced. These bands, no, that's why I like them. But I mean, you look at Green Day now. My same friend who used to shove it in my face, I shove him in his face, and he gets annoyed because it's like, well, get over it. They're just a band. Those are my favorites. I might make another video going a little bit more in detail, and the ones I didn't go very well in detail, just because I didn't have enough time. All right, thanks for watching.